What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In the last episode, we finally were able to make a decision on whether or not we're going to revive Retznum in either somebody or the way it was. And let me just tell y'all, reviving it the way it was not the right thing to do, because that just led us straight to death, both for Darumi and Takumi and just everybody, all of the SDU. So that wasn't great. So we had to go back and make a decision again to revive it within somebody. Takumi was going to revive it within himself, but Darumi ended up knocking Takumi out and took it upon herself to revive Retznum in her. So the old man did a little ritual to her. So now Darumi has been acting differently, been eating paper, has been being able to produce liquid, all kinds of liquids, alcohol, water, cream soda, a whole bunch of stuff. And we had a battle towards the end of last episode, and Darumi wasn't able to join us because she wasn't feeling too well. So we're about to find out what's going on here, because Hideko did come out and tell us, like, hey, something's not right, and wanted us to come look at it right away. So we're about to find out what that is. It looks like everybody is here, so let's find out what it is. Hideko gathered everyone together and brought them to the garage. Oh shoot! What is it? The garage door looked like it had. He's not talking. The garage door looked like it had been blown in by a hurricane. It shows signs of being subject to a series of vicious attacks.
Psst, just a kicked-in door, kind of an anticlimactic, don't you think?
Darumi, should you be out of bed already?
No sweat, I'm fine now. I may have been out for the battle, but I can at least move around now. Gotta say though, waking up to this level of destruction is just a little bit lame. I was expecting to find like 10 massacred corpses all in a big pile or something.
You're back to your regular creepy self, huh? Right, so far as everyone else knows, this is the normal Darumi. Gotta say, I'm surprised whoever it was did this without me noticing. The place was fine last time I checked, and this morning, this. You're sure somebody did this? It's not just a structural accident or something?
Oh.
These marks look like they were made by repeated hits with a blunt instrument. Could it have been... It could have been Darumi, probably. I feel like this might have been Darumi. Maybe she doesn't remember. Because Retznum's taken over. Maybe, I guess. It could have been Darumi, because I don't think Eito would have done this, so. I was first on the scene. I usually come by here to do some machine work before breakfast. It wasn't like this yesterday morning, but then we had to battle and just crashed afterward. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this happened sometime between the end of the battle and the start of the day today. In other words, it could have been any one of us. Is it just the door that's been damaged? Are the machines inside okay? I took a quick look, but they all seem to be fine. Alright, Eito, fess up!
Excuse me, do you mind not yelling? The smell of your breath is bad enough without adding your voice to the mix.
Don't play dumb with me! You did this, didn't you?
Me? What grounds could you possibly have for suspecting me?
How about everything you've ever said and done? You got let out yesterday, now this happens, it's gotta be you!
That face, that voice, that smell, it's almost more than I can take.
Oh, that does it! You are so taking a pounding!
Both of you, calm down.
That's right, we need to assess the damage and carry out any repairs before we start throwing blame around. Come on, it'll go a lot faster if you all pitch in.
Why would anyone do this, though? Destroying everything would be one thing, but why just mess it up a little?
Who cares about that? We already know what Eito's the one who did it. I mean, it's so obvious.
No, we can't name the culprit until we have a clear idea of their motive and what they're trying to achieve.
That's right, Mr. Fishface. Don't say that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. This gave me a flashback. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate if you were in favor of shooting down my dear sister's ideas when she's trying to make important deductions. Were you called Fishface?
We need to clean this place up before we discuss things more. Suppose I can help with that. Wait, what if the culprit only messed things up so they could sneak in with a cleaning party? If there's a chance that was their plan, we shouldn't allow any potential suspects inside.
Isn't everyone a suspect, though? None of us have airtight alibis. What, you really think one of us did this? I'm just saying it's possible. Let's take a moment to review what we know so far. So far, we have two potential motives the culprit may have done for doing this. The first is that they wanted to damage the garage, or something inside it. The second is that the damage itself is just a misdirect, and they wanted to sneak in and do something else while we were cleaning up. Either way, allowing the culprit to help at this point would be too risky.
So what are we gonna do? Pick someone with Russian roulette?
Why couldn't you just suggest a regular roulette? We don't need the Russian part. It's simple. We just need to leave the cleaning to the one person who would have had no reason to do this.
You mean...
Oh.
That would be you, Tsubasa. What, me? You use the garage all the time. I find it hard to believe you'd want to break anything in here. And if you were up to something, you could have just walked in like normal without arousing any suspicions. I guess that's fair. I was going to volunteer so I can pick on the machines anyway. But this is a lot for me to handle all on my own. Can I get someone else to help?
Oh. In that case, why don't you take Sumino? Huh? Why me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why him? Kumi could be the one behind this for all we know. He's got a history of lying, keeping secrets from us too. And he's worked hard to regain your trust since then. Why would he throw all that away now?
I trust Takumi. I don't think he's the culprit.
I'm okay with him helping. He is our team leader after all.
You can take it from here, leader.
You guys?
Yeah, this is no problem for Takumi. He'll have the garage looking good as new in no time.
You too, Darumi?
Unlike me, you're somebody everyone trusts, Takumi. I feel totally at ease leaving this job to you.
Coming from you, that doesn't exactly mean a lot.
We'll leave things to you two then. The rest of us will go back to preparing for our next battle.
With that, the others stepped through the battered, broken door, leaving me, Tsubasa, and Siri alone in the garage. They just can't wait to push any odd job onto me.
Sorry, Takumi. I really do appreciate you staying to help, though.
Yeah, sure. I'll do what I can, but it still looks like a lot of work for just the two of us. To tell you the truth, Sumino, my money's on Natsuki being the one behind this incident. That makes sense. He's easily the most suspicious. But I still can't figure out why he'd smash the place up like this. What was the point of it? Nothing's been seriously damaged, so it doesn't look much like a sabotage. Anyway, I'll be keeping an extra close eye on him. You be careful too. Right. No way he's my responsibility now. I won't let my decision to let him come back to bite us. Sounds good. Well, good luck with the cleaning. Even Siri ran away from this job?
I guess we should get started. Maybe we'll be able to finish by the end of the day.
As we began work on repairing a garage door, I had an unpleasant, jittery feeling in my chest. It was like I could sense some kind of vast, unknowable threat lurking in our future, but I had no idea how to deal with it. I tried to put my worries to one side and focus on getting the garage back in working order. The work continued all the way through that day, and the rest of the next one too. Okay, day 59. We're finally done. Can't believe it took us 2 whole days. Maybe I should be grateful it was just 2 days.
I know what you mean. Nothing was damaged as bad as the door, but it would have taken me a lot longer on my own. So thanks for the help, Takumi.
You're welcome. Of course, we could have done it fast if the others had all helped too. So did anything important get broken in the end? Or did you find something weird hidden somewhere?
No, nothing. It all seems so random and pointless. Nothing's happened since then, so maybe the culprit already got what they wanted. Or is it the other way around? Like, they gave up on the garage and are going to try something else instead.
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't see how messing up the garage a little could possibly achieve anything. Does that mean the culprit will strike again? And if they do, it will just be more random destruction? Siri said he thinks it was Eita, but I don't see why he'd want to do something like this.
I don't get it either. I'm tired though. Want to take the rest of the day off?
Yeah, I think we've earned a little break. Tsubasa left, but my work for the day wasn't done just yet. It had been a while since I last spoke to Darumi, so I had to drop by her room and see how she was doing. Hello? Darumi, I brought you some food.
Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver.
Darumi was still in bed with the covers pulled up over her head. Not getting up. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Totally fine. I just wanted to remember what it's like to pretend to be sick so you can skip school.
Now, how about the truth?
I'm really, really tired. I don't even know how the energy to get out of bed.
Alright, then don't. Just rest. We don't want to risk making things worse. I'll leave your food here. Do you want anything to help you pass the time? I can probably get you some manga or something from the Gift-O-Matic. You like killing game stories, right?
I've got other interests too. I'm also into cutesy, heartwarming stuff, but admitting that would spoil my image.
Trust me, your image will be just fine. You promised to drop the act when you're around me, remember? I can go find you some cutesy stuff if you want. I think I saw some animal-themed manga in your library. Would that be any good?
Animals, huh?
Is that a no?
It's not that I don't like them, but they tend to bring up bad memories. Like how my dad made me live in a doghouse, or how my mom used to feed me cat food.
Okay. Hard pass on anything animal-related, then. At times like this, I just need a nice, simple action series.
Oh, a simple action series. Heroes overcoming hardship to get stronger and beat up the villains. Something like that would be great.
Sure, I think I can handle that. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks, you're so nice, Takumi.
I'll be right back. Don't worry about staying awake for me. DARUMI stayed under the covers the whole rest of the day, with me dropping in now and again to bring her anything she'd asked for. Day 61. The next morning, I went to DARUMI's room again, ready to take care of her some more.
Yo, thanks again, Takumi.
It's no trouble. You sure you're okay to be back on your feet today?
Yeah, I'm feeling better than yesterday, at least. Also, there was something I wanted to show you.
Oh, what is it?
Well, take a look at this.
She rolled up her sleeve to reveal what was underneath. Did it get worse? Yeah.
Your arm?
Yeah, it got worse. DARUMI's arm had undergone another transformation. It barely even looked human anymore. It almost looked like...
Looks like some kind of monster, huh? I guess I'm getting a little closer to Retsnom's true form. We'll be so screwed if anyone sees this. I might not be able to go outside for a while. Not to mention, the pain is so bad, I can barely get out of bed most days.
That's crazy, man. Her whole body's gonna turn into Retsnom. Yeah. That sucks, dude. I can't even imagine the pain she's in.
Don't look at me like that. I'm dealing with it. Plus, now that my arm's changed again, I can do more than before. That's the feeling I get anyway. I might be able to make a ruby tear with just a little more effort. Taking part in battles is probably off the table for a while, though.
Don't worry about that. I'm doing my best to take up the slack, and we've got Ato fighting for us now.
Oh, cool. That's good. I'll just keep doing my thing back here then. Hey, can I ask you to cheer me up? Real talk? This hurts so bad. It's all I can do to stop myself crying every waking moment.
Aw.
But when I think about how it's for you and the others too, I know that it's worth it. I sure could use a little pep talk to help me get through it, though.
I won't say anything like, hang in there or tough it out. I really have no idea what you're going through after all. But I believe in you. I know that you can get through this. I know that because that's the kind of person you are, DARUMI.
I can do it, huh? That's the first time anyone said anything like that to me. I really gotta see this through. I'll try hard to endure the pain until it's over. Okay, I'm gonna rest up a little, then I'll see what this arm can do. That might give me some clues about the ruby tear.
You figure it out for sure. I know you can do this, DARUMI.
Right.
Aw. I decided to give DARUMI some space and went back to my own room for a while. In a way, I guess this is progress at least. I should have been the one Retsnom fused with, but it's not like I can change anything by dwelling on that. DARUMI said she'd do her best to get through it. All I can do is be there for her when she needs me. She can do this. She can bring everyone back. I have to believe in her. The more immediate problem is whether we can make it through our remaining battles without her. We'll work something out. DARUMI's already doing her part. Now I have to do mine. Day 62.
Huh?
Today's day 62, huh? I don't know when the next attack will be, but we can never start preparing for it too early. Now that I think about it, though, there's no commanders left except Veshness herself. And her power's off the charts. At our current level, we don't stand a chance. But then my thoughts were interrupted. The door? I wonder who'd want to talk to me this early. I opened the door to see who my visitor was. I'm sorry for spoiling your morning by inflicting my unsightly presence on you. Hey, Shoma, what's up?
Well, we, kind of have a problem on our hands.
A problem?
Sorry to bother you when you're so busy, but can you come to the cafeteria, like, right now?
I don't really get it, but this sounds important, okay? Okay, let's go. Oh, is something destroyed in the cafeteria now? At times like this, I learned it was better to just see what was happening for myself than to stop and ask questions. Hurried over to the cafeteria with Shoma. Is the Rationomatic destroyed, or the fridge, or something? Just who in the heck do you think you are, huh? First thing that oh, jeez, the first thing that greeted me when I got to the cafeteria was talking about his voice raising anger. Oh, it was him and Ato. What? Where do you get off saying dumb shit like that?
Come on, Takemaru. Are you sure I'm the one who's acting stupid?
Guys, it's too early for this. What's going on here?
Takumi, thank goodness you're here.
What's this all about, Nozomi? Why are they fighting?
It's my fault, really. I offered Eito some curry and...
Don't talk crazy, Nozomi. It ain't your fault. He's the one who said I can't eat disgusting slop like that.
She asked me a question. I gave her an honest answer. What's wrong with that?
She was making a kind gesture, asshole. Ain't you ever heard of an olive branch before?
And why exactly should I care? You loathsome creatures are free to guzzle down whatever kind of putrid trash you want. That doesn't mean I have to eat it too.
You little. This is exactly why none of us are gonna trust you.
You say it like it's a bad thing. Regardless of how you feel about me, you still need me. That's why you let me out in the first place. Please, you two, calm down. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Can't we just let it go? I think I'll be more comfortable eating in my cage from now on.
Hey, don't you walk away from me.
I guess we should have expected this. I'm sorry, no help at all during a crisis. I couldn't even do a decent job fading to the background.
Damn it! That guy pisses me off so bad! I don't care what anyone says, he's gotta be the one who smashed up the garage! You're probably right, but we don't know that for sure yet. I know he's helping us make our numbers and all, but I still don't like it. Everyone watch your backs, okay? Ain't no way a guy like that will ever change. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Sorry, Takumi. I only wanted to lighten the mood, but it backfired on me.
It's not your fault, Nozomi. I'm grateful to you just for trying. But I think we're better off keeping our distance from Eito for the moment.
Right. I'll be careful.
The rest of us left Takamata still quietly seething and went back to our rooms. Every time I turn around, there's a new problem to deal with. This is no time to stand around feeling sorry for myself, though. Darumi's figuring things out on her own, and hopefully Eito won't try anything so long as we're keeping an eye on him. In that case, the best thing I can do is stay active and prepare myself for the next battle. And you know what that means. Darumi's still in her room. Can't hang out with Eito. We can go exploring. So, I know it's not a lot, but hey. Like I said, I'm gonna do actual exploring my own time because there's really nothing new to expect from exploring. So yeah. Today's finally over. Retsunam, Eito, Veshnist, the problems just keep piling up. Looks like we've managed to maintain the pace around here, for now, but things are still tense. I need to come up with a solution for all this. Everyone's counting on me. If anything, I'll probably just show you all the strat to get a whole bunch of a specific item, I guess. Out exploration, but I'll do that when I feel like it. Because I'm telling you, when we try to do that, it takes a long time. And honestly, personally, I mean, I don't mind the exploration stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Personally, I mean, other people could love it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like there could have been a better way to go about it. But okay, first things first. I'll go check out Darumi, then I'll another fight. The alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder.
Enemy attack. Already? We get to the war room.
Hey!
Alright, everyone, get fired up. It's defensive battle time. Well, obviously. Why else would we be here?
Aren't the commanders gone now? You said there were only 12 of them, didn't you, Takumi?
Yeah, the only one left should be Veshnist herself. And you sure about that? Come on, man, we're trusting you here. If there's no commander, do we even need to let Eito out for this one?
Let's not make our arrangement too one-sided. Do you think I'll keep helping you if you treat me like that?
Come on, you guys. Can't you at least pretend to get along until the battle's over?
Hey!
By the way, has anyone seen Amamiya today? She's still sick. I don't think she'll be joining us. It's been going on for a while, huh? Maybe I should go check on her. Donnie basically only talks to Takumi now. I tried to call on her a while back, but she shut the door in my face. In your case, she probably sensed your impure intentions and took appropriate action. You can call on impure. If she's not getting any better, I might have to kill her and bring her back with the rival Matic. Maddie's future is at stake here, after all. I know, but there's limits to what I'm willing to do to my own people. Besides, what Darumi has wrong with her isn't something the rival Matic can fix.
She's been like this for a while now. It's not just a simple cold, is it? Takumi, you're the one who's been taking care of her all this time. Do you know what's wrong with her?
All this time is exaggerating. So far as I know, it's just a general ill health kind of thing. Maybe she'd be more comfortable talking to another girl. Should I take over after this? I don't know about that. Uh-oh, Sarah's starting to get suspicious. Oh man, oh, giving me those looks again. What now? Should I just bite the bullet and come clean? No, I can't do that. Dean's suspicions are at an all-time high. Letting them know Darumi has some kind of monster inside her right now would not end well. I have no idea how Sarah would react either. If he gets it into his head, he's more than capable of locking her up or doing terrible things to her. How much longer are we going to spend discussing someone who isn't even here? Don't we have more important things to do? That's right, we need to focus on the battle. We can't let the invaders win. Can't believe I'm thinking this, but thank you, Ato. Let's get started then. The sooner we get this done, the better. I am ready. I will kill lots of invaders for you. Have I ever seen that portrait before? I'm pretty sure we saw that early in the last episode, but I don't think I've seen that before then. Glad to hear someone has the right attitude. Okay then, defensive battle initiate. Alrighty, first one of the episode.
There sure are a lot of them this time. They probably think this will be an easy win because we've got a hopeless weakling like me on our side.
I feel a lot better knowing there's no commander, though.
That doesn't mean we can take it easy. Veshness might pop up again any minute now.
Let her come. We'll figure something out. No guts, no glory.
You haven't heard that at all yet in this route.
Guts are enough to win? I knew you were a hothead, but I didn't know you were a simpleton as well.
Say that again, Four Eyes.
Help me!
Oh, no. No! Where's my daughter?
What are those voices?
They seem to be coming from the invaders.
Help me!
Pretty unnerving,
Where's my
isn't it?
daughter?
I don't want to fight!
I don't want to die!
Not like this! But these are battle pets Veshness created, right? Aren't they supposed to be just mindless animals? Mommy!
Mommy!
Where's my daughter?
Oh my gosh,
Don't
dude.
worry about it. Shut them out and focus on protecting the Academy.
I'm not gonna lie, hearing that throughout an entire battle is so freaking annoying.
We won, but those voices really were unsettling, weren't they?
Yeah, very much so.
You sounded so sad. So scared. Was it really just a trick to confuse us?
Of course it was. Nothing but a pathetic last-ditch attempt to undermine your morale. Oldest trick in the book. Just ignore it. And look sharp. There's more of them on the way.
I don't want to fight.
Help me! Can't these things just shut up already?
Say exactly what's on my
Don't let
mind.
them get to you. That's exactly what they want.
We just have to destroy the source of the noise. Leave that to me.
Is that all of them?
Phew! What a relief Veshness didn't turn up.
Not this time, but we'll have to face her eventually. Let's hope we'll be strong enough when we do.
Might be hard if our newest fighter decides to stab us in the back.
Excuse me? Were you not watching how hard I fought for your side just now?
Cut it out, guys. I don't have the energy to mediate between you. Let's just head back and rest up.
Alrighty. Ross is being 100K right for BP, man. Fighting invaders without a commander leading them had been surprisingly easy. Not only that, but the battle had deflected suspicion away from me and Darumi, for now. But this was only a brief reprieve. If I didn't do something soon, the truth would come out. Yeah, something. The only question was, what? Day 64. You know, honestly, I feel like we could have told everybody else, but really emphasize the fact like we don't know if this is going to work or not, so we don't get anybody's hopes up. You know, we don't know the chances that it's actually working, so I want you to trust me, but I don't know. Like, just say that. Those are the key words. I don't know if this is going to work. So if it doesn't, you can't get mad because I didn't know. You know, I don't know, man. It's just kind of, I feel like it's kind of dumb how we're keeping this a secret from everybody else. I don't know. I feel like keeping this a secret would just lead to even more distrust, you know? But I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. It was the day after a battle. Usually that meant we'd get to relax for a little while. But it looked like fate had other plans. Well, crap. Well, shit. What the? The rational nomadic's been destroyed? I think it's Darumi. I think it's Darumi, but Darumi's doesn't know what's happening. The Red's now starting to take over a little bit. Seems we have another incident on our hands. Somebody smashed something up again! Even with my clairvoyance, I didn't see this coming. When I got here this morning, it was already like this. It's more or less the same pattern as last time. Quite the pickle we find ourselves in here. I still have to wonder who's doing this and why. Come on, it's gotta be Ato. About time we face the facts and stop letting him run free. Next time could be the rival mag that gets smashed up. Considering the machine gun we've got trained on it, I think that fixture's still pretty safe.
Where is Ato? Shouldn't he be here? Haven't seen Ava today either.
Mr. Atsuki's in the courtyard, with Ava keeping an eye on him. Both are in their cages, naturally. Well, we can't exactly call an engineer in, so you guys will have to fix the machine yourselves. Start by assessing the damage, just like last time.
Yeah, I guess that's really all we can do.
My rotten luck. Ato's been nothing but trouble since we let him back on the team.
Takumi, can I talk to you in private before we join the others?
Huh? Sure. Please tell me Hidiko's thinking something's going on. If she does, let's tell her about it, please. I don't see the need to keep this a secret anymore. I mean, I understand why we're keeping it a secret, but at the same time, by not telling anybody, it's showing that we don't trust it. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. While the rest of the team started laying the groundwork for repairing the rational nomadic, Hideko and I stepped down into the hallway. So what's so urgent that you had to talk to me about it right now? It seemed like you were having doubts, so I thought I should clear something up. Ato's the one behind this. Oh, really? That's a lot more convincing coming from you rather than Takemaru. No, you wouldn't say it without good reason. Does that mean you have some kind of proof? The garage was damaged the day after the defensive battle. I thought it best to be prepared for something similar this time, and I set a trap on all of our doors. Oh, really? A trap? Perhaps that's too strong a word. It was just a scrap of paper wedged under each door. If the door had opened at any point, it would dislodge the paper. I set them up after everyone had gone to bed and checked them this morning before anyone got up. Wow. I didn't realize you'd been so busy, so it's the reason you're so sure about who did this. The cafeteria was still fine last night. The attack on it must have happened between then and this morning. And when I checked the doors, the only one where the paper had been moved was the one in Ato's cage. Well, this puts us in a tricky position. Certainly does. Hideko and I were probably thinking the same thing. It was like we were seeing our own doubts reflected back on each other's faces. From what you've told me, Ato can be a master schemer when he wants to be. So much so he fooled everyone in your future right up to the end. Yeah, his intelligence is top-notch, which makes this all the more confusing. All this random destruction seems a little too crude for him. You're right. It carries a considerable risk of him being found out without creating any real hindrance to our mission's success. I'm assuming he didn't hide or modify anything in the garage last time. No, nothing like that. If he really is the one responsible, I have no idea what he's trying to achieve. Ato's a smart guy. He's always had a reason for everything he does. He wouldn't cause some destruction here and there just to inconvenience us. That'd be beneath him. If he wanted to sabotage us so we'd lose the war, there are probably better ways of doing it. Doesn't seem like he's distracting us so he can tamper with the school's facilities either. He didn't do anything to the garage besides surface damage. It's probably the same in the cafeteria. More than anything, I don't get why he'd be so obvious about it. If he causes too much trouble, he's dead. Sirius made that very clear. The way I see it, that just leaves one possibility. Does he actually want to get caught? Is he trying to make us suspect him? Again, I don't see what he'd have to gain from that. But maybe there's some scenario where where us pinning him as the culprit works out in his favor. I can imagine what that might be, but it's the only explanation I can think of too. Just why is he doing all this? That's the question I keep coming back to. I suggest we keep this between the two of us for now. Letting the others know will only cause more confusion. I think so too. Takamaru would probably fly off the handle and do something we all regret. Hideko and I went back to the others, and we all spent the day cleaning up the cafeteria. Sure enough, the rationomatic was no longer working, which didn't bode well. Looked like we'd be cooking for ourselves or getting by on preserved fruits until it was fixed. Well, yikes. Day 65, we're almost to day 70. The next day, Siri called us all into the gym for a meeting.
Yeah.
Given the state the cafeteria is in, I figured it'd be easier to do this. Anyway, it's bad news. The rationomatic is going to take longer to repair than we initially thought.
Hey!
What? You're kidding! Oh, calm down. We've got enough reserve supplies that you're not going to starve. Plenty of preserved rations, too. If we want anything better than that, we got to make it ourselves. It sucks. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah!
I can handle the cooking if you want, but it's going to cost you. Taking money from your friend, Mr. Maruko. In that case, allow me to invite you all to Ches Sakumo, where everyone eats for free.
We'd be happy to cook for everyone. Luckily, we still got plenty of ketchup and mayonnaise. If it's going to be a usual menu, I think I'll pass. I can only handle normal food. Not being able to use the rationomatic's really hurting us. Of course, it doesn't matter to me since I only ever eat leftovers anyway.
Screw this, and screw Eito. I'll slug him up one for putting us through all this hassle. Wait, did you call us all here today to tell us to finally find a culprit? That's important too, of course, but fixing the machine is a more immediate concern. There's a lot of parts we don't have any spares for. And even worse, we don't have the materials we need to make the new ones. So you want us to get those materials? Yep, if you split up and find out what we need, I'll handle the rest. But I can't have you heading out all day and leaving the school undefended. So stick to nearby areas. Be ready to come back at a moment's notice. If anything happens, I'll contact you over the comms channel. Sounds like a lot of work. But if that's what it takes to fix this machine, I'm sure we can get through it if we work together. I want the situation resolved just as much as you do. A varied diet and proper nutrition are vital to your morale. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. What do you mean, Takamaru? Ain't no way we're gonna let Eito out for this, right? I better stay behind too. Someone's gotta keep an eye on him so he don't cause any more trouble. Wouldn't feel right just leaving him with Ava. Well, if you're volunteering to guard him, I won't say no. The rest is up to you, Sumino. Take it away. Got it. Let's get out there and find those materials. I couldn't help feeling that getting all of us off school grounds was what Eito wanted all along. It wouldn't be hard for him to predict that Takamaru or one of the others would have wanted to stay behind either. Was that his real goal? Somehow I didn't think so. So then what was he trying to do? For now, I just have to hope this doesn't blow up in my face. The rest of the team and I headed out, split into groups, and began searching for materials. We did like Siri said and didn't wander too far. Our first stop was a wooded area fairly close to the school. Okay, you go that way. I'll look over here. Sure, let's do this. Next, we walked to the coast, hoping to find something useful there. Have you finished your area yet, Takumi? No, not yet. I'm still looking to see if anything's washed up over here. Little by little, we went through the surrounding areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We kept up the search over the next few days. Okay. Day 66. Thanks to our systematic approach, we were making good progress, getting a hold of the materials Siri had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to look in on Darumi, sorry.
Wow, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry I'm just lying here in bed while you're all working so hard.
It's fine. I know you're working hard too, in your own way. Might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long.
That's okay, I'll manage. I think my sense of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now.
It'll all be fine once the machine is fixed, so try not to worry.
You're the only one I'm worried about, Takumi. You better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again.
Look who's talking. Anyway, I forgot to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, alright?
Sure. I'll be a good girl and lay here nice and quiet.
After saying goodbye to Darumi, I spent another day outside for looking for materials. Day 69. Well, I better get up. Got another day of searching ahead. We almost got all the materials we need. This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. I never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation here. I got to tough it out a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of the day. Then we just have to fix Irrational Nomadic and everything will be fine. I met up with the rest of the team and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission. Day 70. Here we are, another morning. All this walking around day after day is starting to catch up with me. But we'll get it finished today for sure. Just the final stretch. I mean it this time. But first, I'll go see how Darumi's doing. Morning, Samino. Thanks for all your hard work these last few days. Here he is again, appearing in my room without knocking or even opening the door. I'm tired and I'm busy. What do you want? I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you're going to go see how Darumi's doing, right? Huh? You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Amamiya? You could get able to do it, or I can look in on her myself if you want. No, that's okay. It's really no trouble, and I think Darumi prefers it this way too. You two have gotten pretty close, so I guess you know. The sickness of hers has been going on for a while, though. So there's some kind of psychological aspect to it. It's not like the stress of battle is too much for her, so she could decide to just sit it out from now on or anything. Don't underestimate her. It may not look it, but Darumi's fighting her own battle. She's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. Please, just let me handle Darumi. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out. Well, if that's what our time traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? I'm happy to leave this in your hands as long as things remain quiet. But the final battle's getting closer. I want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not. Right, I understand. Was that everything? Because I really need to get started for the day. We're so close to getting all the stuff you need. If we don't get the Irrational Nomadic fixed soon, our morale's going to get lower and lower. Yeah, about that. I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem. Another one? Turns out the parts I originally had in mind aren't going to be enough to fix the machine. Huh? But don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance. We know where it is, and the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is that it's a pretty long way from here. You'll have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it. An expedition? In addition to you, I've also asked Shizuhata and Kawana. They both agreed to it. And of course, you're not going to refuse either, are you? No, anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again. If it's too much for you, I can check in on Amamiya and... No, it's fine. I'll do that too. I'll handle all of it. Somehow I knew you'd say that. It's all on you then. A long-distance mission, huh? Not only that, but Siri's more suspicious of me than ever. That's really a close one just now. No use worrying about the future. All I can do is go find the substitute material. After a quick look in on Darumi, I met up with Tito and his boss and left in on our mission. Since we were going farther away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half a day. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the material Siri had asked for. Here, over here, guys. I found it. Phew, what a relief.
Oh?
This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall. Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained. I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school. Right now? Can we take a little break first? No, it's too risky. What's going on, Takumi? What are you so worried about? First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true? Of course it's true. I'm the one who noticed we need more. Why are you even asking? Well... You suspect Siri is scheming something. That he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while. Isn't that right? Or are you worried about Darumi? Wait, are the rumors about you two true? What rumors? Gaku said you and Darumi have been, you know, doing stuff together. Are you afraid Siri's gonna find something to prove it? We haven't been doing anything! Don't believe that stuff! I'm so slugging Gaku one for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if any of it was halfway true. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we finally be able to get some real food now. This stripped back menu is really starting to get me down. You've been feeling it too, Hideko? I'm a little surprised. Why? Did you think I was some kind of heartless robot? No, of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, we got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get moving. I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. I had no idea what was going on. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground with a dull pain running through every inch of my body. Gradually, it dawned on me that someone must have hit me. God damn it. Around the same time, a vision started to come back, and I saw that person standing over me. A freaking Veshness, man. What the heck are you doing here? What'd you do with Hideko and Tsubasa? Veshness? What are you doing here? Oh, you took my attack head on, but you're still conscious. I meant to swat you like a fly. You must have gotten a little stronger. Wait, where are Hideko and Tsubasa? Remembering my friends, I slowly craned my neck to look around. What happened? The girls had also taken a lot of damage. They were just barely staying on their feet. Now then, I believe you asked why I am here. I happened to hear that you vile invaders were wandering around in this area. Leaving the safety of your nest without the proper defenses. You really should have known better. Damn it. We were so focused on the search, we forgot to watch our backs. I just ran out of worthy warriors on my side to devour, too. I thought I was going to have to storm your base and pick you off one by one. How nice of you to save me the trouble by splitting up all on your own. Ventus began walking toward me, slowly but deliberately, like a predator closing in on its prey. No, I can't die here. Even after coming back to the past, there's still so much I need to do. First, I'll have a taste of your blood. You should be honored. You get to become one with my superior self. Just when I was about to give up hope, I heard footsteps. Who's that? Fast, heavy footsteps and getting louder. Someone was coming this way. DARUMI!
Hold it right there!
Oh, this is a nice CG. I like this one. Oh, but Hideko and Tsubasa's about to see our arm, though. So we're gonna have to tell them what's going on after this, for sure.
DARUMI? What are you doing here?
I know, it's weird. Charging in to come to my friend's rescue? So not my style. But putting my life on the line just to die in the dirt anyway? That sounds more like me, doesn't it?
What's the meaning of this? Are you volunteering to be devoured as well? Wait, why is your arm so abnormal?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I got cursed by an evil spirit or something. But it's pretty cool, right? How do you like to get this power on your side? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Offer me a good enough deal and who knows what might happen. Sorry, Takumi. Like I said, coming to the rescue isn't like me. I think I'm gonna stay on brand and turn traitor instead.
What are you talking about, DARUMI? This is no time to kid around.
I'm serious. It looks like Retsnam hasn't just changed my body. It changed my mind as well.
Your mind?
I have all this power, and all of a sudden I don't feel like using it to protect the weak anymore. I want to use it to serve the strong.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
What's this? Fighting amongst yourselves?
I don't even know what to say here, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell when DARUMI's real or when she's not real. When she's being real, when she's kidding, and it's just hard at this point. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, it's kind of obvious when she is joking or not, but this specific scene right here is kind of hard to tell.
You're really willing to come over to my side?
I hope you're not actually DARUMI.
I sure am. But I want to know more about you and your operation first. Oh, and I really want to know just how strong you are.
Surely you can tell just by looking. I was able to dominate your comrades without even transforming.
Right. But let's get into specifics. Like, how's your resistance to poison?
Poison? What does that have to do with...
She's gonna make some poison out of her arm. And then... all of a sudden, Vesh just began choking and spluttering.
Just because I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not a threat! Turns out, my arm can make poison!
Okay. I really like the CG.
Stand up when so you get the full force of it. Not bad for the comic relief emo character, huh?
I mean, I kind of figured Darumi wouldn't switch sides. I mean, that's just obvious at this point. But I don't know. Maybe Red Sun will take over and like cause destruction upon everybody. Who knows?
You lied to me?
Wow, you're pretty tough. This is the strongest poison I've been able to make so far.
Curse you. I'll remember this.
Bess just began backing away. Then with one mighty leap, she was gone. There was silence and the four of us were left alone.
Phew, I can't believe that worked.
Darumi heaved a sigh of relief. Darumi! And then she teetered backwards and fell to the ground. Darumi, are you okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be laid up for a while after this. Don't worry about the poison gas, by the way. I sucked it all up back into my red snum arm.
Yeah. They didn't change the... you would think they would change the portrait here, but no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care about that. Are you... What exactly are you talking about?
What's going on with your arm? That's not just some funky body pain, is it, right?
Oh?
It's okay. You can tell us later. For now, let's just get her back to the academy.
I don't really get what's going on, but thanks for saving us, Darumi. Yeah, seriously, don't mention it. It's not like me to be this nice.
You're wrong. If you ask me, that was a classic Darumi move. Darumi move. Okay, yeah, at this point we have to tell him what's going on, obviously, because Hideko and Tsubasa saw it. We began our return journey through the ruins and wastelands, carrying Darumi the whole way. By the time Last Defense Academy came into view, the sun had already been up for a while. It's day 71. Sari must have noticed something had gone wrong. He was there to greet us when we got back. We barely had any time to rest before he called us all into the gym for another meeting.
Yeah.
So, Mamiya's sitting this one out in her room. Yeah, she was sleeping when we left her. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, though. Alright, then let's cut right to the chase. Samino, care to explain what's going on here? Everyone's eyes were focused squarely on me. This was it. Now that things had reached this point, I couldn't go on hiding the truth anymore. Alright, I'll tell you, but it's a long story. It all started when we learned about a creature called Retsnam. I told everyone everything Darumi and I had been doing together. About how Darumi had fused with Retsnam, and how if she could recreate a ruby tear, the team from 2nd to Last Defense Academy could be revived. Of course, I also had to tell them about the strange and unpredictable changes Darumi was going through. When I was finally done, the first one to speak was Nozomi.
You're bringing them back? You can really do that? If you can, that'd be huge.
But that's if the legends about the ruby tear are true, right? And even if they are, it still depends on whether Miss Amamiya can figure out how to actually make it.
When you put it like that, the chances seem rather slim. But isn't it worth trying anyway? I mean, if it works, things will be so much better for all of us.
Now, hold on a minute. I'm not ready to buy into all this legend stuff just yet. I'm more interested in why you brought some weird monster into the school without telling us. I'm sorry. I didn't know if this was going to work. I didn't want to worry you. But no matter how risky it was, or how slim the chances were, I had to try. If there was even the smallest chance of bringing the others back, I had to take it.
You've really felt terrible about leaving them all behind. You've really felt terrible about You've really felt terrible about leaving them all behind this time, haven't you? All this time, haven't you?
Yeah. I never stopped feeling guilty that I let them die.
I'm sorry. You've been suffering too, and I said all those horrible things to you.
It's okay. I'm the one who made the choice that led to their deaths. There's no getting away from that. It's not gonna do much good if Darumi keels over and we're left up a creek. Seriously, you could have at least told us you were going to try this crazy shit. I know. I really am sorry.
It's not your fault, Takumi. This just means everyone else hadn't proved themselves worthy of your trust.
You trying to pin the blame on us now?
Give it a rest, Eito. If you're going to try to sow discord among us, I prefer you just keep quiet. As you wish. I've already decided whose side I'm on a long time ago, after all.
Huh?
It's got nothing to do with you, Takumi. Anyway, I'll go back to my cage and let all of you talk this out in peace.
Without another word, Eito left the gym, acting for all the world like he was the one in charge.
Is it alright to let him leave like that?
Should I go after him? Nah, let him go. He'll only try to make things worse anyway. Getting back on track. I don't think there's something we can pass judgment on right away. We need to see if Takumi's information pans out first. Right. I'm sorry to dump all this on you at once, but the Undying Flame Boy has been doing research too, so... The solution here is perfectly simple. We just have to activate the bomb asylum and Mia and kill her. Huh? Hey, were you even listening just now? No, I was listening. You let yourself be swayed by an invader's trickery and allowed a dangerous parasitic life form to fuse with one of my soldiers. Where's your proof this isn't a trap? How do you know Mia wasn't under the invader's control? You can't take those kinds of risks. First off, I'm killing her to see if it'll reset the changes. But this could be our chance to bring the others back. All you got to go on are musty old legends. Not even just decent human legends, but ones that come from them. Never mind. The point is, Amamiya has become a liability. For the sake of humanity's future, she has to be eliminated. Sire, are you serious? If you really think Darumi's dangerous, can't we just lock her up instead? No, that won't do. Gotta think of what we'll do if killing her doesn't fix the problem, too. Either way, she's going boom right here, right now. Wait, can we talk about this? Absolutely not. Humanity's victory takes priority. No. The thing I was most afraid of is about to happen. There's nothing I can do. This is the whole reason I kept quiet. This is exactly the kind of situation I wanted to avoid. I have to stop Sere. I can't let him do this. If I defy him, he'll probably blow me up as well. And he can change the settings on the revival magic and refuse to bring me back to life. Or bring me back like he did with Eito. He's always had the option to do that. But I can't just let him kill Darumi. Before I could do anything, though, somebody else stepped in and took action. Well, shit. There goes Sere. Yeah, we saw this before. We saw this at the beginning.
Huh?
Go to the second scenario. Or, you know when we saw this. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Eito had brought out his class weapon and stabbed Siri with it.
So long.
And a moment later... Boom! A vicious explosion echoed through the gym as the bomb inside Eito was detonated.
Eito! Looks like this is as far as I go.
That is crazy, man. And he can't be revived this time because he needs serious approval. Oh, man.
What were you thinking? You must have known this would happen. And without Sire's permission, you can't be brought back anymore.
You're in the same position. He could have changed the settings for any of you at any time. He might even have killed Darumi and denied her the right to be revived. I couldn't allow that.
Huh? Wait. What are you talking about? You did this? To protect Darumi? Why?
I saw her. One night, I saw Darumi walking around the school. All alone. She was so... beautiful. She looked nothing like the repulsive humans I'm so used to seeing. The sight of her took my breath away.
Eito's disorder made him see people as hideous monsters, but not Darumi. It must have been back when she was going out at night so no one would see how much pain she was in. Redstone fused with her so much that at that point she was no longer human then. Maybe that meant Eito would see her as just a normal person. It would have been the first time in his life he'd seen a person as they really were.
From that moment on, my heart belonged to her. I swore to protect her, to do whatever it took to keep her safe.
So, all the random acts of destruction around the school.
Nothing but a distraction. A little mystery to put your attention on me and away from her.
Wow, interesting.
Was the only thing I could do to stop you asking questions about why she kept missing battles.
Seriously? That's what all that was about?
I'll admit, it wasn't the most sophisticated plan. But then again, it was my first time doing something to help another person.
Eito.
Please, No more talk. I'm almost out of time. Let me spend my last moments thinking about the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And how I was able to protect her.
He did? Yeah. The course recovery drone isn't coming. It won't. Now that Siri's gone, I guess he wasn't bluffing about that.
Toito is really dead now? He's never coming back?
He just had to die in the coolest possible way, too. He hated us right to the end, but he had guts. And in his own way, he did what he thought was right.
As for Siri, he's broken beyond repair. We'll not have to worry about him killing Darumi now, but we couldn't be okay without him.
We'll work something out. I spent most of my last timeline without him. We can do it again.
You better clean all this up. We still have to fix the Rational-matic too.
Yeah.
I will help in any way I can. Give me your orders and I will obey.
We divided up and set about dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. Ava attended to Siri's remains while I took Eito's body and buried it in the schoolyard. Tsubasa, meanwhile, got back to work on repairing the Rational-matic. While we were working, nobody spoke all that much. Eito's last moments had left an impression on all of us. He'd been a traitor, but he'd given his life for a good cause. I don't think we knew how to feel about him anymore. Wow. That's interesting. Very much interesting. Eito actually did something for somebody. But I guess Takumi's right. He probably finally saw her as a normal person because humans just look horrible to him. But she had Retsunon fused within him. So that's probably what drew his intrigue. Or that is what drew his intrigue to her, I guess. Next morning, I went to Darumi's room and told her all about what happened.
Wow, Eito did that? I didn't know he had it in him.
Yeah, he surprised all of us.
And now everyone knows about my arm and everything.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to tell them. But don't worry, I'm sure we can work something out.
You could have told them that this was all my idea, then nobody would get mad at you. You really are too honest for your own good, Takumi.
Giving me too much credit.
It's a pity about Sire. I knew he wasn't exactly nice, but I kind of liked the little guy. Well, I guess this is my own fault for rushing off and saving you on my own.
I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been done for.
Nah, you got tapped into some kind of latent power and got through it. You didn't need me.
That's not true. How did you know we were in trouble back then?
I had some kind of vision. More Retsunon powers, I guess. Then I ran as fast as I could, whipped up the poison, and you know the rest. I guess I used up a little too much energy doing all that stuff at once. I can barely even move. It's like my battery's right down to 1%.
Well, you can relax now. Everything's gonna be fine, so just get some rest.
Sure. I think I'm gonna be sleeping for even longer this time, so don't freak out, okay?
Darumi let out a gentle sigh and closed her eyes. I still had a lot of doubts about whether her plan would work and whether the Ruby Tier would be ready in time. But what concerned me most of all was whether Darumi herself would be okay. I better go find the others so we can discuss what to... What? Another attack? It's not vicious this time, right? Even if it is, I still have to fight. It's our turn to keep Darumi safe. I took off at a run and rushed into the direction of the war room.
Is everyone here? The battle's about to start. What about Darumi?
She can't even move. She says she's used up too much power saving us before. So we gotta do this without her. Without her, Eito or Sere. That's just how it goes. We fight or we die, same as ever.
Vashtis isn't gonna show up this time, right? I don't think I can handle fighting her again so soon. We won't know until we get out there, but whatever happens, I'm sure we can get through it.
That's right. No matter how hard it gets, we have to do this.
If we all work together, I know we can win. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle initiate.
Alright.
Oh, man! There's so many of them!
More invaders means more to kill. Let's all kill them together.
There's no sign of Vashnes. For now, at least. You never know. She might show up later.
If she does, we'll just dig in our heels and give her what for. No guts,
no glory.
Right! No guts, no glory.
That goes for you too, Mr. Wussy Baby.
Enough with the weird nicknames! I ain't no wuss.
Not like this.
No! Get rid of these voices!
I don't want to fight!
Yes, skip the battle. I don't want to hear those voices.
That should be all for this wave. Another successful extermination.
These invaders had those weird voices too. They're really starting to creep me out.
There is no need to pay attention to their voices. We must kill the invaders.
Ava's right. We can't let the enemy start rattling us now.
Right. Just ignore them. We have more important things to worry about.
Speaking of which, we've got more enemies on the way.
Are you ready, Mr. Pants Wetter?
I never wet my pants. Let's just do this.
We win.
All right, I think that's finally all of them.
And no Veshness. That's a relief at least.
She's probably still recovering from Darumi's poison attack.
Her lack of numbers is really starting to hurt us, though. Things are only going to get harder from here.
I know we still have to deal with Dao Sha. I know about Dao Sha, but obviously they don't. But like, we're still going to have to deal with him at some point, right? Man, that's gonna suck.
I know what it's like to feel the sting of loneliness, but it's even worse now.
Let's head back and get some rest. I can't wait to fall asleep in my dear sister's arms.
Shut up! We don't do that, everyone!
If anybody wants to fall asleep in my arms, just let me know. I will do anything to be of help to you.
Oh.
Well, if you don't mind.
Don't even think about it, Gaku.
Freaking Gaku, man. 95,000, man. BP. And still another defensive battle came to an end. We barely made it through by the skin of our teeth. We might not be so lucky next time. All of our hopes were riding on Darumi and the Ruby tier now. Day 73. The next morning we heard that the Rationomatic had been fixed and hurried to the cafeteria to try it out. We got the new and improved Rationomatic. Sweet! We can finally get some decent food around here. Thank you so much, Tsubasa. You must be exhausted doing all this right after a battle. Nah, not really. Siri did most of the work. I just had to finish it off. I can't wait. I'm gonna get some burgers and fries and chicken nuggets and... Your palate is about as sophisticated as the third graders. Shut up! Let me like what I like. Everyone was in a much better mood now. There would never be a better time to say this. Hey guys, I wanted to apologize again for all that stuff with Darumi and Retsnam. I had my reasons, but I realized it was wrong for me to keep it secret from you. For that, I'm truly sorry. I bowed my head. It's like you said, you had your reasons. You're doing it to bring back Moko and the others. I'm not about to blame you for that. I probably would have done the same. Putting aside the issue of whether or not it will work, your intentions were noble. I can't fault you there. The problem is that you carried out such a high-risk plan without informing us. I can see why you kept it secret, though. Look what happened when Siri found out. Well, what's done is done. Let's just put it behind us and move on. Thanks, and sorry again.
Huh?
But are we sure Darumi's okay? She's not secretly been taken over by the invaders like Siri said. I doubt it. Vestus was just as surprised as us when she saw Darumi's arm. What even is Retsnam? You and Darumi haven't been able to work that out yet, right? Oh, sorry, that probably sounded really creepy and unsettling, didn't it? We haven't, but before I go on... FB and Shion, both of them. Sorry to butt in. Ghost! No, I think this is... You're the one from the inside of the defense room. The person we're all risking our lives for. So you're him, huh? I'm sorry to surprise you all like this, but I couldn't keep quiet any longer. Something's happened to Siri, hasn't it? Please, I'd like to know what's going on. Right, I guess we owe you that much. I knew I had to tell the Ghost Boy about this at some point. He had right to know. It looked like the time had come. Gave him a summary of what had gone down over the last couple of days. I see. So Siri's gone. Had a feeling he was. Sorry. None of us had any idea Ato was going to do that. You did what you had to do. I'm going to miss him, though. The sadness in the ghost boy's face made it clear that Sari had been important to him. Just how important, or in what way, you might never know. Anyway, you're all here today to talk about Redstorm, correct? I was hoping I could join you. I've been continuing my research and I uncovered some new information. You have? Do you know what Redstorm is now? Or if it can really revive people? To be frank, I still don't know. Huh? It's strange. I feel like the more I read about it, the less sure of myself I am. Each document I examine seems to tell a different story. Some call Redstorm an angel sent from heaven. Others liken it to a demon from hell. A demon? For some people, its abilities were something to be praised and venerated, but they could just as easily be thought of as a curse. Some sources even disagree on whether it's a real creature or just a metaphor. So, the legends about it bring people back from the dead? Some treat it like a miracle, others like an abomination. There's no way of telling which is true. I even read about the dead coming back as vicious monsters. Like zombies or something, for real? There's one thing I'm sure of, though. Lots of people fought and died over the right to possess Redstorm, which eventually led it to be sealed away. Okay, good, thanks. Everyone, now that you've heard that, I want you all to think about this. Consider what Redstorm and its presence means to you. And if we decide we don't want it here no more, what's that mean for DARUMI? Haven't thought that far ahead, but we'll figure something out. Let's call it a day here. This is important. Give it the time and consideration it deserves. With that, our morning meeting broke up. I went back to my room and thought over the situation some more. Thinking about it didn't make it any clearer. I already knew what I had to do. DARUMI was going through hell, and she's doing it for us. Whatever else happened, I wouldn't abandon her. Day 74. After the morning announcement played, I went to see how DARUMI was doing. Her door was unlocked. I slipped in quietly. Looks like she's still sleeping. Really? She doesn't look like she's in there. I feel like last time she was asleep, it was a much bigger cover. She hadn't touched the food I put there yesterday. She must have slept through the entire day. Because all I can do is keep checking in on her now and then. Sorry, DARUMI. I'll be back later. I headed back out and left DARUMI to her rest. I don't even think she's in there, man. Just as I was leaving DARUMI's room, I ran into Nozomi and Shoma. Good morning, Takumi. Looking in on DARUMI? If there's anything I could do to help with her, just let me know. You would probably wouldn't want me infecting her with my morbid incompetence, though. I'll let you know if I think of anything. I'm sure DARUMI will appreciate it, too. That said, she's still not comfortable being herself around the others. If she's going to keep up her act, it'll probably be easier for everyone if I'm the only one who has contact with her. After what you told us yesterday, I spent the evening thinking about it all through. And I'm still on board with your plan. I'll support you and DARUMI in any way I can. It's my old team we're working so hard to bring back, after all. Well, we wouldn't need to do any of this if I hadn't gotten them killed in the first place. And there's still no guarantee that we'll actually pull it off. But if there's even a chance we can still save them, I think we owe it to them to try. I think so too. I think what you two are doing is inspiring. If we tried to stop you or get rid of Redstorm now, I knew we'd regret it later. It might not be especially profound, but that's how I feel. It's more than enough. Thanks, Shoma. What about the others, though? Are they still thinking about it? Seems that way. Hopefully they'll come around, give enough time. Everyone's bound to have different stances, especially with something that's important. But I don't think anyone will blame me for wanting to help. I know. Even if they did, I'd still see where they were coming from. So, what should we do? DARUMI's got Redstorm covered, so she's working through it in her own way. As for the others, I don't think pressuring them into a decision will do any good. Then all we can do for now is wait? Yeah, the others will talk to us when they're ready. We just have to give them time. I thanked Nozomi and Shoma again and went back to my room. I waited, but no one else came by to see me that day. We're going through the days pretty quick. Day 75. The next morning, I looked in on DARUMI again. She still hadn't stirred. After that, I headed for the library, hoping to run into the ghost boy again. Hello, Takumi. Takumi. Takumi, Takumi, whichever. Hey, I thought you might be here, but...
You weren't expecting to see the rest of us, right?
We were just discussing the whole DARUMI Redstorm issue. Oh, I see. Sorry to interrupt. I'll let you talk in peace. No, it's fine. We've already come to a conclusion.
We were just about to come find you and tell you what we decided.
Oh, okay.
Before that, there's still something we wanted to ask you. If things keep going the way they are now, what's going to happen to Darumi?
That's a good question. What we were hoping for was for Darumi to become. Pretty sure that's a typo there. For Darumi to become more like Redstone until she was capable of creating a ruby tier. But what about after that? The old man never told us anything about that. From the look of it, you don't know either. In all the sources I've checked so far, there's no record of Redstone fusing with another being before.
But you knew this process would be dangerous. You knew that, but you did it anyway.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I'm not condemning your reasons for doing all this. I hope you know that. Trying to find a way to bring the other team back is a good cause, and it could help us all in the long run.
You're far too kind, Sister Dearest. As for me, I'm still mad that you hid the truth from us. Even more so because this wasn't the first time. I know, and I really am sorry.
Don't be mean, Brother Dearest. Takumi's been already apologized. What else do you want? Even if we all agree bringing those guys back would be a good thing, not knowing how it's all going to work out is kind of scary. I figure we should put it all on hold until we know more. Until we knew more. But then this guy showed up and said he'd help out with the research.
That's right. I'll spend even more time in here from now on and find out everything I can about Redstone. Are you sure you're okay to do that? I'm the only one who can read this strange language, after all. Thanks. That's going to be a huge help. There are too many unknowns when it comes to Redstone right now. We wanted some way to reduce the risk if we were going to get on board.
And the ghost boy promising to do more research pretty much fulfilled that condition.
Who knows? He may even find a more reliable revival method along the way. I'm happy to help any way I can. We're all in this together. The only reason I stayed hidden so much up until now is because Siri told me to. But now that he's gone, well, thank you. We really appreciate it.
You probably guessed our decision by now. We're on board with your and Darumi's plan, but only provisionally.
That's good enough for me. Thanks, all of you.
It's him you should be thanking. We wouldn't have agreed to this if it wasn't for him.
I didn't really do anything special, but I'm glad I was able to help a little. More than a little. You guys are the best team a guy could ask for. I'll come by to help out with the research now and then, too. Let's get through this together. Together. I like that. Don't forget to show proper gratitude for my dear sister's magnanimous attitude.
You really don't have to.
No, I'm grateful to all of you. I'll say it as many times as you want. Thinking all four of them again, I left the library. I went back to my room to think and wait things out. Not everyone had come to a decision yet, but nobody else came by to talk to me that day. Alrighty, day 76. If I had to guess, we could probably finish this in the next episode. Hideko and Gaku called me into the classroom on the 3rd floor. They're both looking pretty intense. Take a seat, Takumi. Okay, it's unusual to see you two teaming up. I know, right? That's just how weird things have gotten. As I'm sure you've realized, we want to talk to you about Darumi. You probably guessed what we're going to say as well. We're opposed to using Redstone. If it was something we could do better control, I wouldn't have had so much trouble with it. But that creature was sealed away for a reason, and if no one ever survived to leave a detailed account of it, that's proof if proof be needed that Redstone is not something to be trifled with. Plus, there's no way you can really bring back the dead. The revival mag's special case. Even if this actually works, you might bring those guys back as freaky zombies or something. It all just sounds like way much more trouble than it's worth. Heck, knowing Darumi, she's probably hoping that's what'll happen. That's not true. She's not as bad as you think she is. Anyway, me and Hideko both agree. Messing around with Redstone is a bad idea. I'm sure you're desperately trying to think of a way to persuade us to reconsider, but there's no need for that. What? The problem here isn't how we feel about Redstone, but what we're going to do about it. It's already fused with Darumi, so we can't exactly tell you to back off now. We're not about to insist on killing her or exiling one of our own either. In other words, even if we are opposed to your plan, trying to protest at this point won't get us anywhere. We don't like it, but there's really nothing we can do about it. Does that mean? You weren't acting purely out of your own self-interest. You were trying to protect the school. I'm not so petty that I'd deny you the credit you deserve for that. So basically, you don't support your plan, but we're not gonna do anything to stop it either. Sorry again, and thanks. Just bear in mind, we're still against it. And if something does go wrong, all bets are off. Depending on how events unfold, our position could change at any moment. Okay, I remember that. I promise I'll find a way to take responsibility for any kind of trouble this might cause. Sounds good. Just don't go tripping too many death flags. Are we the last holdouts, or is there anyone else you need to talk to? Apart from Ava, there's just one person left. I have to wait for him to come to me. We couldn't move forward until everyone had their say. But then, as if on cue, the man himself stepped through the door. Yo, Takumi, if you're done with these guys, mind if we talk next? Huh? Yeah, sure. Let's go somewhere else, then follow me. Takamori and I left the classroom and went out into the schoolyard together. You said you wanted to talk? I'm guessing it's about Retsunam. Takamori kept his back to me as he replied. Yeah, it's about Retsunam. And about you and Darumi, too. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I still got no idea how to feel about all this. For, against, somewhere in between. I've come at it from all kinds of angles and it's got me nowhere. There's only one way I know how to deal with a problem this bad. We're gonna fight it out. If I win, we do it. If you win, we don't do it. I don't know. With that, Takamori finally turned to face me. We'll settle this with our fists! What? You wanna fight me? Why? Weighing benefits against risk and all that crap ain't my style, so I'm going with my gut. And how do you guys figure out their guts? I'm telling them. It's gonna be with the throwdown. Does it though? There's got to be other ways. Shut it, man! This is a time for action, not words. Come at me!
Show me what kind of guy you are. Show me your resolve.
Hey!
Fine, if that's what it takes, here I come! Abandoning all reason and going with our guts instead, Takamori and I began an impromptu fist fight in the middle of the schoolyard. You pack a real punch, you know that? Is it time to stop yet? I don't think I can stay on my feet much longer. Yeah, sure. I've got a pretty good idea of how strong your determination is now. Don't lose sight of that. Don't even think about going soft on me. Right. I guess our fight's over then? Thank goodness. I thought we were going to have to keep at it until one of us passed out. A man's got to stick to his guns, you know? Gotta be the one to solve your own problems. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to help out, but ultimately it all comes down to you. So whatever happens with Darumi and Retsunam and all that stuff, it's gonna be your responsibility to deal with it. You better be prepared. I am. I have been from the very start. Alright, then what do you say we go grab a bite to eat? Now that the rational magic's fixed, we can get anything we want. Nothing like a good old meal after a fight to help you refuel. Fine, but nothing tough or chewy, okay? The inside of my mouth still hurts from when you gave me that right hook. Takamori and I went to the cafeteria for our post-fight meal. There weren't a lot of textures or flavors we could handle in our current state, and in the end we settled for cold soba noodles. Phew, I finally heard everyone's opinions on our plan. Some support it, some oppose it, but are willing to let it go forward. Pretty much everyone criticized it in some way. It's really made me appreciate them all that much more. All that much more. Went to bed that night filled with an odd mixture of affection for my friends and lingering pain from the fist fight. Day 77, man. Another morning's here. I'll go look in on Darumi and then... Huh? Pretty early for someone to be coming to see me. Wonder who it is. I ambled over to the door and opened it up to see who was there. Hey, it's Darumi! Yo, surprise! Darumi's back and better than ever. Darumi? You're really better now, just like that? You betcha. It's almost like I've got a huge power boost after recovering from near-death injuries. Yeah. I guess I'm finally used to controlling my Retsunam body. Check it out, my arm's back to normal too. Darumi held out her arm for inspection. Sure enough, it looked like a normal human arm again. I'm not even in any pain anymore. Everything's coming up to me. Wow, that really is good news. You've been sleeping so long, I was starting to worry. Oh, were you going to try to wake me with a kiss? Or maybe you wouldn't want it to go even further than that.
I wouldn't have minded if it was you, Takumi. In fact, I think I might have liked it.
Oh! Takumi, there's your girl. Knock that off. This isn't the time to be kidding around.
Yo, I just can't fool you, can I, Takumi? But let's keep things light, okay? No good at teary heartfelt reunions. So everyone knows about Retsunam now, right? How did that work out?
Right. I guess I should bring you up to speed on everything. I took Darumi through what had happened following her encounter with Veshnas. And then, for the first time in a while, the two of us headed over to the cafeteria together. Darumi, you're awake. Thank goodness you remember me. You can just call me Maggot if you want. You've got a bigger appetite than before, right? I better start making extra curry portions. You want something out of the rational Matic? I can get someone to help you with it.
Yeah.
I'll be fast if I do it. Take a seat, Darumi. I'll handle everything. What's the matter, Darumi? Go on, sit down. It's your first time in the cafeteria for a while. We just want to help.
Yo, I'm a little surprised y'all being so cool with me. I kind of thought you were going to reject me for being a monster. This will turn into a killing game where you're all trying to hunt me down. We wouldn't do that. I mean, you're doing all this for us, right? Shut up, of course not. I got a chance to fuse with some freaky unknown life form and I took it, that's all. Sure, whatever you say. Here, take my seat.
Yeah, let's eat together. Food always tastes better when you got company. You should try my chocolate chili mayonnaise jambalaya. Miss Mamma Mia I made plenty for everyone.
You're being so friendly. This mood is way too positive for me. Takumi, when you said you explained things to everyone, what exactly did you tell them?
Oh, you know, just the truth. Including how you're actually a good person.
A good person? Hey, there go my chances of making this story a grim, dark tragedy.
Once you're done eating, we have a busy day planned for you.
You do? What are we doing?
We need to know more about your body. Like whether you can still use your infuser or whether the revival magic will work on you. There's a lot we need to test out. I will be helping.
Okay, I guess we can do that. But you're all being so nice. Can't you try to alienate me even a little bit? Sorry, but that's not going to happen. We've got nothing but gratitude for you. Even if you can't bring back the others, it's wonderful that you were willing to go so far to trust just try. Thank you, Darumi. You're a true friend. It's too wholesome.
Darumi was acting like she being accepted was the worst thing in the world for her, but I could tell it was all for show. That was just the way she was. She still wasn't comfortable being herself in front of everyone. At least the others knew what she was all about now. Things had worked out way better than I could have hoped for. Yo, Takumi, quit spacing out and help me get Darumi some food. You're the only one who knows how much she can eat and what she likes. Of course, I'll be right there. With everyone chatting and fussing over Darumi, this ended up being one of the liveliest mornings we've had for a long time. Darumi still ate a lot more than a normal person would, but she seemed to enjoy it more than she had before. When she was done, Hideko dragged her away to begin testing the limits of her new body. I wonder how things went with Darumi after this morning. Maybe I should check in with her one last time before bed. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check on her real quick. Make sure she's alright. She's got to be back in her room by now, right? I'll ring the bell just in case. After a few seconds, the door opened.
Huh? Takumi, what's up?
Huh?
Nothing really. I just wanted to see how it went with Hideko today. And if you're still doing alright.
Yo, I told you I'm fine. You don't have to keep checking up on me. But since you're here, come on in. I might as well tell you what we figured out.
Huh?
You said you figured something out?
Yeah, for starters, I can't use my infuser anymore.
Huh?
I guess it's because my body's built different now or whatever. My hemoanima just doesn't work like it used to. Turns out the little scuffle against Vicious was the last time I ever put on my class armor. No more super soldier Darumi. Does that just make you want to slit your wrists? Well, but maybe without me, everything would descend into a desperate free-for-all. Wouldn't that be an awesome twist?
Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
We also tried a bunch of stuff to see what I can make now that my body's like this. Even without my class weapon, I might still be able to do some cool stuff, like that time with Vicious. Unfortunately, there was one thing I couldn't make up no matter how hard I tried. That's a delayed action poison that will kill the subject in 24 hours. I could have dosed everyone with that and used the antidote to incentivize them into killing each other.
Darumi, are you sure you're okay?
Of course I am. I am the same old Darumi you know and love to hate.
The stuff she's saying is pretty typical for her, but that in itself is strange. Well, if you're sure, it's fine. Go on.
Basically, I won't be participating in any battles for a while. I can still shoot out my poison gas in a pinch, but I still want to pass out afterwards like I did last time. I mean, that'd be bad for everyone, right? Every day I spend unconscious is a day I could be using to pick the ruby tier.
And the tier is what we're really after here. Doesn't matter what happens to me. Such a sad thought. It makes me want to curl and die. To just disappear. But it's way more fun seeing everyone so disappointed that I'm still alive. So I won't die just yet.
Okay. Thanks for sharing all that. Well, I'm gonna whip up some sleeping pills and put myself to bed. Yeah! Unpleasant dreams, Takumi! Darumi waved me away with an eerie smile on her face. I stepped out the door and back outside. That was weird. She certainly has been acting like the same old Darumi, or to be more accurate, the old Darumi. The over-the-top attitude, cracking morbid jokes to try to get people to hate her. That's the kind of thing she used to do. But she'd stopped, at least around me. Ever since I found out that wasn't the real her. So why had she suddenly regressed and started putting on her act again? Or was it not an act? She didn't seem to notice. I thought there was anything odd about the way she was behaving. Darumi's no longer in pain. She looks completely human now. But what's going on with her on the inside? Is that really Darumi? Day 78. That morning I got up and went straight to the cafeteria. Chocolate chip okonomiyaki, huh? It's good. The way the sauce and the chocolate bind the seafood together, it's really something. I knew you'd understand its appeal someday, Miss Amamiya. What can I say? I started broadening my horizons. Making them a little too broad, if you ask me. Maybe I can enjoy all kinds of stuff now, like, blood, meat, bring me meat. Darumi, you did that joke already. It is nice to have someone to share recipes with. But I'm still getting used to the sight of you eating a real food. I know, right? I used to be all about that junk food and snacks and stuff, but now I'm more in the mood for blood, meat, bring me meat. Understood. I'll grill some immediately. Yeah, better hurry, or I might grill and eat you instead. What's the matter, Takumi? You look worried. Well, does Darumi seem a little strange to you today? Huh? Strange? I mean, she eats real meals now, and she eats a lot more. But that's because of Retsnam, right? Not like she can help it. Yeah. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Maybe I am just overthinking all this. So what if she seems a little off to me? It's nothing more getting worked up about. It's not, right? Figured a change of pace would help silence my doubts, and decided to spend the rest of the day preparing for the next battle. Alright, it's been a while since we had free time. Oh boy. Let's see where we're at. I think this is the most. I think this is the most deaths we've had so far. Like right here, we had what, 4 or 5? Yeah. I think this is the most we've had. I think. I'm absolutely positive. Alrighty, well, I think this is probably gonna be a good place here for now to end things off. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on forwards with the rest of I think we'll be able to finish this route off in the next one. So if y'all enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Come over to today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on forward through day 78 and beyond. And off screen, I might go ahead and do some exploration off screen, just so I can get that prepared for when we can make more items and stuff. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode where we continue on with this route and possibly actually finish it. Anyways, I'll see y'all then.